Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And Lord willing, this video actually saves and records, man. I'm doing this quick video. You know, I got to go into the plantation, but this has been the second time in like the last 3 videos I've tried to do that my phone will either not save the video. You know, I record, do all my videos the same way. You know, I've been able to put up hundreds of videos, you know, moving exactly how I do it now. All right, but as of lately, you know, and I'll make sure I have storage and everything on my phone. But I, you know, just the other day, recorded my whole video, and basically it said it didn't save to external storage, and there was nothing I could do to retrieve it or anything like that. It just didn't save. And then I just did a video, you know, which was a very edifying video, going into this video of this lady going into the BRICS nations and you know, the Asian markets like Asia or China and Japan, pretty much ditching the US dollar, and it potentially causing a crash and everything like that. You know, brought out scriptures and everything like that, but when I stopped recording, you know, when I ended it, it saved the video, and it only saved the last 43 seconds of it, even though I had been recording for well over 15 minutes, you know. So, you know, hey, we know the famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are going to come to pass, and, you know, of course, Satan is going to give us difficulty bringing his word out. All right, it is what it is. You know, the Lord still sees our works. You know, we don't. That's why we don't do this thing for views and stuff, man. You know, we want the edification to go out, but the Lord still sees, you know, that we're making that effort. All right, regardless of the difficulties, regardless of what we're going through in our day-to-day lives. All right, but nonetheless, I do see this as a sign that, hey, they're clamping down. They're starting to kick up these anti-small hat, you know, incidents again. All right, they getting ready to try to persecute us. All right, they're not gonna allow us to be on the internet and be on the highways and byways, bringing this word out while they try to protect their lives, man. All right, so Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, saith the Lord. It's like, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right, and how the words of the Lord brought out. All right, the internet has done a lot of the heavy lifting, but also on the highways and byways. But, you know, we also record our lives, we record our videos and stuff like that. All right, but there's gonna come a time where you very seldom will hear about it, and especially not the 100% truth. All right, hey, they might leave IUIC up in there because they're leading their sheep to the slaughter. Right, but as far as the elders and apostles of GMS, the brothers that teach the likewise doctrine, that teach the truth, oh, they gonna get us up out of there. And hey, they're tracking us by way of an algorithm anyway. All right, when we mention the names of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, they can flag our videos, man, as hate speech or whatever. All right, and our videos won't even, and they won't have to have somebody physically behind a screen to clip our videos. They can use their AI algorithms to do the heavy lifting now. If it's a video, and, you know, they say, because how do we open our videos? Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All they have to do is deem that hate speech and clip us. Okay, so the time, we know the time is coming. Verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right, all you people that bullshitted for all these years, saw it as entertainment, you know, wanted to watch for your own personal reasons or whatever, yeah, a personal laugh or being nosy. All right, the Lord was going to require, all right, every idle word that man shall speak, he shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. All right, not only your speech, but your thoughts, because the Lord knows your thoughts. The Lord knows if you love him or not. If you love him, you're going to do what's commanded of you. All right, he sent his prophets out to give the warning. You still want to be black? You still want to be American and all that shit? Okay. All right, the Lord gonna do away with y'all. But you're not going to be able to see us out on the highways and byways. We're entering the next phases of prophecy, man. All right. Scriptures say this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached throughout all the world, for when it's unto all nations, then shall the end come. So, we know little shit is happening, with this technology. All right. Not sure why my videos aren't, saving and uploading. All right. But nonetheless, it just keeps us in that mindset. You got to retain this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because there's a time coming very soon where, we're not going to be able to upload on the internet. We're not going to be able to go out on the highways and byways anymore. We're going to be entering the next phases of this ministry. All right, so Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Makakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the whole elect. Till next time, Shalom.